Cardano crashes to 19 cents. But the real story is what Hoskinson just revealed. Charles Hoskinson just announced he's taking a break from Cardano right as the price crashed below 20 cents for the first time in years. But before you panic sell, there's something bigger happening here that nobody's talking about. And it connects to a banking revolution that could change how money moves forever. Let me show you what's really going on. So here's what happened. Cardano's founder Charles Hoskinson just dropped a bombshell. He's stepping back from the project temporarily after warning about serious failures in the Cardano ecosystem. And the market reacted exactly how you'd expect. ADA tanked to 19 cents, down over 85% from its all-time high of $3.10 back in 2021. But here's where it gets interesting. This isn't just about one crypto project struggling. This is about the future of how banks and governments will move money. And Cardano is supposed to be part of that future. Let me explain what's really at stake here. You've probably heard of ISO 20022, but most people have no idea what it actually means. Think of it like this. Right now, when banks send money internationally, they use old, clunky systems from the 1970s. It's like trying to stream Netflix on dial-up internet. ISO 20022 is the new global standard that banks are switching to. It's faster, carries more information, and it's designed to work with digital assets. Major banks worldwide are required to adopt this by 2025. We're talking about trillions of dollars moving through this new system. And here's the kicker. Only certain cryptocurrencies are built to plug into this new banking infrastructure. Cardano is one of them. So is XRP, Stellar, Algorand, and a few others. Think about it like this. You know how your iPhone charger doesn't work with old Android phones? ISO 20022 tokens are like the universal charging standard that all the banks agree to use. If a cryptocurrency isn't compatible with this standard, it might get left behind when banks start moving serious money digitally. That's why this Cardano situation matters so much. We're not just watching another crypto crash. We're watching one of the key players in the future banking system hit a major crisis moment. So what did Hoskinson actually say? He pointed to failures in how the Cardano ecosystem has been developing. Projects aren't launching as planned. Developer activity has slowed down. The community is frustrated. And instead of fighting through it, he's choosing to step back and reassess. Now, some people are calling this a disaster, but others are saying this is actually the responsible move. Better to acknowledge problems and fix them than pretend everything's fine while the ship sinks. Here's what everyday people need to understand about ISO 20022 tokens. When you send money through Venmo or Cash App, that's easy because it's all within one system. But when banks need to send millions of dollars across borders through different currencies with full compliance and tracking, that's where these specialized cryptocurrencies come in. They're built to handle that institutional level traffic. They can move money 24/7, settle transactions in seconds instead of days, and carry all the data banks need for regulations. That's why major financial institutions have been testing these tokens for years. But here's the reality check. Just because a token is ISO 20022 compliant doesn't guarantee success. Cardano is proving that right now. You still need strong development, active community, real adoption, and solid leadership. And that's exactly what Cardano is struggling with. So what should you watch for next? First, pay attention to whether Hoskinson actually comes back with a clear plan. If he does, and if Cardano can turn things around, this could be a massive buying opportunity. But if the ecosystem continues to deteriorate, other ISO 20022 tokens like XRP and Stellar could absorb Cardano's potential market share. Second, watch the developer activity. You could track this on GitHub. If developers start abandoning Cardano, that's a major red flag. Third, keep your eye on the 2025 banking deadline for ISO 20022 adoption. As that gets closer, we should see which cryptocurrencies are actually getting used by financial institutions. Bottom line, Cardano crashing to 19 cents is a big deal, but it's not the end of the story. The ISO 20022 revolution is still coming. The question is whether Cardano will be part of it or become a cautionary tale. Follow Stack Daily for daily crypto and money tips that cut through the noise. And remember, this is educational content only, not financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. The crypto market is volatile, and what goes down can stay down. Make informed decisions based on your own situation.